I will start the presentation with the background of the leader. Our group has chosen Dr. Amalina Bakri for this assignment. Her full name is Nur Amalina Cik Bakri. She was born on December 7, 1987 in Kota Baru, Kelantan, but grew up in Johor Bahru, Johor. She is the only child of Sabaria Hassan, a school principal, and Cik Bakri Cik Mod, an engineer in Kuala Lumpur City Hall. Her name attracted attention after she made history in 2004 with a 17A+ result in Sijil Pelajaran Malaysia SPM. After graduating from the University of Edinburgh in July 2013, she began her profession as a doctor. She was named as the 2004 National Supplier Figure and Johan Pidato Permodalan Nasional Berhad. She is also the recipient of a Kijang Emas scholarship from Bank Negara Malaysia, which helped support her medical education in United Kingdom. She is one of the top 10 surgical trainees in the United Kingdom, UK. She pursued her ambitions of becoming a breast cancer and oncoplastic surgeon. And now, Dr. Amalina Bakri is embroidering love with an Englishman whose identity is being withheld. Dr. Amalina Bakri has numerous accomplishments, one of which is that she has got an A level at the Sydenham Ladies College in England from 2005 to 2007. From 2007 to 2013, she pursued her Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery (MBCHB) at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. From 2013 to 2015, she pursued a Master of Philosophy degree in Medical and Therapeutic Interpreting at Cambridge University. And last but not least, she studied for a doctorate PhD while also working as a Register of General Surgery at Imperial College Healthcare in London from 2017 to the present, after graduating with a master's degree in Medical and Therapeutic Interpretation from Cambridge University. That's all.
So for evaluation of the types of leadership, as we all know, Dr. Amalina Bakri is indeed an amazing person, not only in her career but also in her social life, because she is well known as one of the best doctors who was born in Malaysia. She is also a social media influencer, which means that people know her through social media. Through the media, we can see that Dr. Amalina Bakri has certain types of leadership or management styles which can have an impact on her followers. The hard work that she has been doing throughout her life helps others to learn and to be better. The International Celebration of Women's Day 2021, entitled Woman is Leading, Achieving an Equally Futurist in a COVID-19 World, was one of those provided special video greetings, who is Dr. Amalina Bakri. It demonstrates that Dr. Amalina Bakri has an impact on her followers and it is a role model for others, since she has been achieving so many successful things in her life, especially when it comes to her career. Young people look up to Dr. Amalina Bakri because she has demonstrated leadership in her medical career. Before this, she called for ad on social media to trade eye Knoll in London when she could not send a shining red tumor that grew in the child's mouth to recovery after a round of chemotherapy. Despite living outside Malaysia, it seems that Dr. Amalina Bakri is still concerned about the issues and problems that occur in Malaysia. It truly displays her compassion for the family impacted by the event that she approached her baby's mother to aid the family. Dr. Amalina Bakri's leadership is superbly portrayed as she assists in facilitating and organizing the baby surgery. She is a part of the surgical team as well. So other than that, due to the leadership of Dr. Amalina Bakri working with an Imperial College team of scientists in London, she is seeking vaccination in the COVID-19 fight. Although she is a woman, a female doctor, it does not make her any less compared to other male doctors. Plus, she is Malaysian who is working overseas, and the fact that no one neglected her nationality shows that she is competent in the medical field. Moreover, she has a blog that is managed by herself, which is called dramalina.com. On the blog, she posts information regarding her health. Not only is she capable of doing her job as a doctor, but she is also able to provide advice to her followers. For example, due to the outbreak COVID-19, she has been giving information on COVID-19 on her blog. Despite her busy schedule as a doctor, she is still doing her best to raise awareness of the coronavirus that has been sweeping the globe. So, Dr. Amalina Bakri demonstrates a leadership style in which she advises and informs her followers and readers. Dr. Amalina Bakri has a large following, particularly on the social media. While having achieved many academic and professional successes since then, Dr. Amalina Bakri has also amassed a large online following with over 804,000 followers on Instagram and over 552,000 followers on Twitter, where she often shares health-related advice. Leadership can be associated with social media, especially when it comes to communication. There are many advantages that can be gained through social media, and one of them is leadership. So technology has revolutionized everything we do, including how we exercise leadership. So therefore, we can conclude that Dr. Amalina Bakri was not only able to be a leader in her job career as a doctor, but also for others who could not or could never meet her personally and face to face. By having the social media, it can be a medium for Dr. Amalina Bakri to keep on leading her followers and readers by showing a good example through her lifestyle. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So today, I would like to present the impact of Dr. Amalina Bakri on her followers, performance, and productivity. Firstly, many people have followed her on social media platforms such as Instagram and Twitter to learn about medical and health issues. Medical students also join her live questionnaire session on her social media to learn more about medical. Because of her sharing to bring Ainul Madia and her parents to London for the operation, the treatment fund for Ainul Madia Ahmad Saifuddin was successfully raised about 1 million. Then, Dr. Amalina Bakri has graduated with a medical degree and pharmacology from the University of Edinburgh. She is now a specialty training surgeon at Imperial College Healthcare NHS Trust, and at the same time, she is a PhD student at Imperial College London. She has been named one of the top 10 surgical trainee specialist doctors in the United Kingdom. She was awarded as one of 8 outstanding Malaysian women whose achievements define girl power in conjunction with International Women's Day in 2018. Next, she has been involved in treating victims of the Westminster and London Bridge terrorist attack in 2017. She also was a member of the first COVID-19 vaccine testing team in the United Kingdom. She has collaborated with a group of Malaysian medical professionals to keep the public, especially Malaysian, informed about the COVID-19 virus. As a result of her hard work, she got access to some of the best teaching hospitals in the world, and she can pursue her passion for clinical work and research. To conclude, Dr. Amalina Bakri has shown her leadership skill through her career and life. She has inspired people to work hard in anything to achieve goals and pursue careers that will allow them to have a positive impact on others. That's all for today. Thank you.
for suggestions for future development by adapting and adopting from an inspired leader, which is Dr. Amalina Bakri, there are 3 suggestions. First, Dr. Amalina is confident in her ability to save someone's life. She saved an 8-month-old baby named Ainul Mardia Ahmad Saifuddin from a disorder known as germ cell tumor in her mouth. Dr. Amalina had given the baby an incredible treatment for this unusual sort of cancer. Dr. Amalina deserved a shout out for being greater than the critics and simply being herself. So, to be a good leader, we must be self-assured enough to tell others to do what we command. Our subordinates will never follow us if we are doubtful about our own decisions and attributes. To acquire the respect of our subordinates, we need to show confidence, swagger, and assertiveness as a leader. That is not to say that we should be overconfident, but we should at least project the level of assurance necessary for our followers to believe in us as the leader. Next, Dr. Amalina inspires others. Persuading others to follow is probably the most challenging task a leader has. It is only possible if we lead by example and inspire our following. When things got rough, they look to us for guidance and to observe how we handle the problem. They will follow us if we handle it effectively. And as a leader, we should think positively, and our actions should reflect that attitude. So we must keep our cool under pressure and our motivation high. Despite of her long list of accomplishments to be proud of, Dr. Amalina shared the secrets to her success with other students. Some of it is she concentrates during the lesson and asks the lecturer if there is anything she does not understand. She also asks all students to give their all in their studies and curriculum activities. Students must work hard and study smart to succeed, because work hard without study smart we still can succeed but not very excellent, and the best formula is to work hard and study smart. The last one is Dr. Amalina is commitment and passion person. She has a long list of accomplishments, including 17 1As in SPM, a double degree from Edinburgh University of Scotland, which she took degree in science biomedical in pharmacology and degree of medical, a master's degree from the University of Cambridge, first class honours, and a desire to work as a negotiator and perform breast cancer surgery. This demonstrated that Dr. Amalina is a dedicated student and employee. To expand on that, our team looks up to us, and if we want them to give it their all, we must be as passionate as they are. So, in conclusion, these skills are required to enter the elite club of good leaders. But if we lack some of these qualities, we may find it difficult to make an impact in the world of leadership. So Dr. Amalina is an excellent role model for others. Thank you.
In conclusion, we can clearly see that Dr. Amalina has contributed a lot in medical field, regardless in Malaysia or even in London, since 2017 until today. Despite living out of her own country, Dr. Amalina has shown tons of love and care towards her homeland, that is Malaysia. She actively participates in responding to the latest issue in Malaysia pertaining to any inquiries related to the medical world. Also, one of her biggest contribution in the society in Malaysia is that she tried her best to help a baby with a serious condition named Ainul Mardia. The baby was brought to London for further examination and operation. We can observe through all the social media that shows Dr. Amalina Bakri possesses specific communication or implementation strategy that could influence her followers and supporters. So Dr. Amalina Bakri exemplifies her leadership style wherein she constantly counsel plus instruct her audience towards the positivity. Dr. Amalina Bakri had also acquired a significant internet audience ever since through over 804,000 followers on Instagram and more than 752,000 followers on Twitter, in which she frequently offers health-related tips and guidance. Through her social media also, she shares and talks about Ainul Madiah's case and brings awareness to the people. Other than all that, Dr. Amalina also enjoys holding different association posts and actively entered competitions such as poetry, songs, speech, lecture, storytelling, quiz, and even drawing while she was in school. So Dr. Amalina got 17 A plus, surpassing Malaysian history as the most 1As recorded given to a candidate. Dr. Amalina had also demonstrated numerous character qualities which can be fostered for future development as in the fulfillment of her ambition. Dr. Amalina does indeed have a broad list of accomplishments to always be delighted about, and that there is no doubting that she is an amazing woman. Devotion as well as enthusiasm are two of Dr. Amalina's personal characteristics. As a conclusion, as the youngster in the generation, we need to follow the good traits of Dr. Amalina Bakri and set her as our role model, as she would drive us to work harder and get a better result for our future.